Karen Creek YouTube guys, what's going on? Glad to have you back. First thing I want to say right off the rip is before we talk about this cherry tree, if you haven't subscribed, you gotta hit that subscription button down below. Come on. So back to the cherry tree. That's going to be our video today. Is a task at hand. What can we do with the cherry tree that we can use and cut up on the Wood-Mizer sawmill? We're going to build a deck on the hay burner project. That barn we're tirelessly working on. Miss Kim wants a deck, and we're going to use cherry wood. So there's good news and there's bad news. Bad news is you're not going to see the Wood-Mizer chew this cherry tree up today. A year and a half ago when I got the sawmill, we had to blow down a nice beautiful cherry tree, blew down up in the woods. One of the first logs I ever put on that sawmill was that cherry tree. I seen a pergola in a magazine that looked beautiful. So what I done at that cherry is I went ahead and got my cut list and everything to cut to make a pergola. Well, a year and a half later, whatever it is, I've decided that I would rather use that cherry wood for a deck on the hay burner barn. Miss Kim wants a deck off the back, so that's what we're going to do. We are going to take that cherry that's been stacked and drying for the last year and a half. Should be good and dry. I think we got enough lumber, so we're going to use that wood from the pergola. Bye-bye pergola, hello deck. Cherry deck, Karen Creek, come on, let's go. Now I'm down to picking out our floor joists, and according to my math, we'll be able to do 2 feet on center. Our top decking will be 2x6s out of this cherry. So it looks like when I cut these, I must have cut them at 1 3/4 inches. They've shrunk down by 1 5/8 inches, and I think they're about 7.5. So I must have cut them 8 that way, and then over the period of time, they've shrunk like they're supposed to do. So it's really looking good. I think we've got enough floor joist, and I haven't counted the decking yet, but I think we've got decking. And the balusters, I think I'm gonna have to rip those in half to have enough. But I think here in the next hour, I'll be out of the shop. All the wood will be ready to start framing. Just finished up the decking, just had enough to wrap that up. Now what we'd like to do is, I like to sand it before we put the railing on. Bring out that red. You see that nice red collar? It'd be really cool to get that red collar out and then stain it really good. Basically, kind of a boring design, but I think the railing really make it stand out. And then once we get some French doors up here, I think we'll be good. I have a fire pit down here and a nice view. As we exit the horse barn here, we got that underside coated really well too. We have 2x8s, 2 foot on center. The decking is 2x6. Got to mention this sycamore siding. I think it's awesome. I think it's fantastic. I found that every single wood, every tree can be used for something. Challenge me otherwise. Well, there you have it, YouTube world. Basically a free deck made out of this cherry from the property. This thing turned out awesome. It's ready for action. No hot tubs on this deck, and that was by design. We don't need hot tubs. That's more maintenance. Deck turned out awesome. It really did. It turned out awesome, and we're excited to finish decorating it. And I think I'm gonna do some live edge top railing, but I didn't have enough wood to do that yet. So I do know of one cherry way up in the woods I might get, so I can cap this off, maybe do a live edge cap to just really set it off, have your space there to rest on, set your drinks. And she's already talking about doing some fun shows in the arena. You can overlook the arena, the creek, Karen Creek. Come on, like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Thanks for working with us, and we'll see you on the next one.